gone. It is now right here, so you don't have to feed your or stick your hands underneath this and risk burning them. So it is much easier to work with. On these film shafts, you're going to notice you have a dark gray side and then a light gray side. And then for up here, it's reversed. That is because when you go to take these out, if you spin them around and get them mixed up, it's not going to go in. So it's really helpful in getting that film oriented properly. This light gray cap does not remove, it's screwed into place, so you never have to worry about that. This little rubber band right here, this is what helps align the two rolls of film together. So right now it's on 25 inches. That's the film you're using, so we're just gonna leave it right there. If you ever get anything else, you can just move it. Okay. This is not a handle. What this does is, when you have that cardboard core that's on the film, this actually grips it to prevent it from free spinning on the shaft. So you do just want to be careful with that.
Okay.
This dark gray side just pops right off. Okay. So now let's grab a roll of film and get you loaded. So your film has two sides to it. You've got the shiny side out here and then the dull side inside. The dull is the glue. Okay. So you want glue side to meet glue side for each roller. And then shiny side on the outside. So essentially when you orient this film, you just want shiny side faced out. Okay. And then we're gonna just match that diagram. And then when you have it oriented right, just drop it right here. This is gonna hold a full roll of film while you get the shaft ready. It really helps you get everything oriented right. Just pop that dark gray cap off. Slide it into the rubber stopper, hold that into place, and then pop the dark gray cap on. And then I always hold that excess film so it doesn't start flopping around. Then all you do is just drop it right in. And then to close these, nope, we are now ready. Oh. So that was nice and quick. I gotta just press down until you hear a little click. And then you take your film, and then you drape it over the heat rollers. You'll see since we're doing this hot, it's going to start to melt right away. Now we're going to remove this one. So to remove, just pinch and then lift. Something like that. And then for roll 2, we're still gonna just follow that diagram. It's gonna go this way. So it's still shiny side down, dull side facing up. This time it's just gonna unravel towards us. Get off me. Dark gray cap again. Press that in. Make sure you hold on to that excess film. And then you're good to just drop it in. Lock those into place. Then take your film, go over that bar, and then just drape it on. You want to try to line them up as best you can. The cardboard core doesn't sit perfectly on each and every roll, so there is going to be some variation. Just as long as they are close, you're good to go. And now we're ready to close this. Close that. And then each box of film comes with a threading card. You have these little diagrams on here. Ignore them. They're not for this machine. So they'll just lead you astray and potentially cause issues. Bless you again. Thank you. Also, the way the text is on here makes you want to feed it through like this. It is too short. So what you need to do is you need to rotate it and feed it short edge going first. And then right in the middle here. So I like to press it in there like that, and then I use that slow forward button, and then I go around to the side to wash it. Now, oh, perfect. I'm gonna pull this out a little bit. so you all can see. Those little white threading cards, if you look in there, they do like to curl upward.
Oh yeah.
Quite a bit. So we do have this little plate right here that is supposed to help guide it down and underneath. But sometimes, in this instance, it's curling too much that it's not going to actually reach. So you can take something that's not sharp and then just, usually a ruler works best, press down on it and then go back to using that slow forward. But it's helpful to use that because we caught it early and we just lift our finger off and it stops. It's okay for it to buckle like that as it's feeding through these rollers. These back rollers rotate a little bit faster than the front, so after about 1.5 feet, it's going to stretch that film out and it's going to look a lot better. Alright, that's good enough for now. To cut the film, you bring the cutter over the edge, press down to puncture it, and then glide it across. You don't need to press down hard. You're basically just cutting wrapping paper. Once you get started, you can just go. And then you want the cutter to be on one side or the other. You don't want it to be left in the middle because the film can hit it and potentially cause a wrap. All right, now I can show you what to do if you do get a wrap. Most wraps occur when someone comes over to the machine and they hit the run button before it's fully ready. So you're gonna have the film that's unmelted like this. When it's unmelted, it will cling to everything. There's a couple of rollers back here that look exactly like these heat rollers, except they don't heat up. If the unmelted film hits those, they're gonna stick to it and pull everything back in. In the instance that that happens, you won't have film coming out the back, and what you wanna do, open it up. Take something that's not sharp and just get that film cut. You want to be careful with these heat rollers, just like the old machine, because they are fragile. So I just cut the film like that. And then what you would want to do is take this lower sheet and then take the upper sheet. I'm not going to actually remove this because I want to show you something else afterwards. Grip the two together, and then with these covers open, these slow buttons work. So you don't have to grab the film, flip it up, and then close everything. You can just hold on to it and then reverse it out until everything's gone. And that's going to resolve 90% of all your wraps. And then once you have that, you rethread the film like we just did, and then put the threading card through and you're good to go. Now I want to show you a little easier way to reload the film. You don't want to have your film run completely empty. Where you see that sticker that says film end of life or replace roll, I'm not sure what they say anymore, that's where your 500 feet of film is. Past that, it does kind of vary how much is left, so one roll will run out before the other, and you're going to end up having one side that's just glue hitting the rollers. So what usually happens is the glue side hits these, gets melted, and then hits these back rollers and sticks to them. And that pulls everything back in. So you want to avoid that by replacing the film when you see those stickers. And then you're going to be left with film that's in the machine like this. So what you want to do is, first off, make sure there's film coming out the back. If there's film coming out the back, you're good to go. If there isn't, then you do want to remove the film and rethread it the way we just did. But in this instance, since we know it's already threaded, what we can do is warm it up, leave the film in here like this, pretend these are brand new rolls that we just took out of the box, and then take this new film. All you need to do is just stick it to that old stuff. Just like that. Close it up. And you'll notice we did this hot, so they're glued together now. Essentially, we're just splicing the new film to the old film, and then you can just hit run, and it's good to go. So that old stuff will pull all the new film through. And that's it. That's going to make reloading the film a whole lot easier for you. It will look pretty bad for, again, another foot, but then it clears right up. That's it.
Nice.
That's
yeah.